So recently, the first returns of All-Star fan voting was released, and this man Paolo Banchero, the young rook fresh out of Duke, has appeared among the top 10 for the front court portion of the Eastern Conference. He's only been in the league for not even half a season, and he's already receiving more votes than some respected vets. He's only like 10,000 short of Devin Booker, although obviously it wouldn't matter because they're in separate conferences. But anyways, point is, Paolo is doing something big. I mean, we all know he's leading the Rookie of the Year race with ease. He was kind of expected to. But stuff like this really shows that Paolo's been hooping. He's dropped several 30 pieces against posterizers basically every week. And he just has an exciting play style that fans clearly love watching. But y'all know how all-star fan voting is. A couple years back, that man Zaza Pachulia nearly made it simply off the love of his home country. You know, sometimes the fan voting portion is more hype driven rather than earned from how a player's been performing. And in this video, we're just going to sort of react to Paolo's ranking in these voting results and determine his chances of really becoming an all-star, which would make him the first to be an all-star rookie since Blake Griffin. But anyways, really quick before I go any further, what's up YouTube? Plug Speaks back with another video. If you're new, first of all, welcome. Go ahead and sub. Also like the vid if you enjoy. I upload quality basketball content. We're grinding for 5K subs. You could help us get there and I'd most definitely appreciate it. But back to this vid though. Now, if there's one thing we can say about this man Banchero, it's that his numbers aren't too far off from those of an all-star. Through the 32 games he's played this year, he's averaging 21 points, 7 rebounds, and 4 assists on a fairly efficient 44% from the field and not so great 31% from 3. I mean, come on now. Whenever a rookie is averaging 20 and their efficiency is just, alright, it's decent, you know that player is special. Because Paolo, he's the first pick. He's pretty much expected to perform the best upon the draft and stuff like that. However, his efforts should still be appreciated because we've seen more than our share of hyped up prospects that simply be playing like some mid their first couple seasons. And that's not to say Paolo's without his flaws, but we just ain't here to speak on that. Besides, his pluses heavily outweigh the negatives. For instance, at 6'10", 250 pounds, he's able to move like the standard 6'3" point guard. I mean, even though the majority of his buckets come from shots taken closer to the rim, he doesn't need Cole Anthony or Markelle Fultz to baby feed him the ball while he tries to get in position in the paint. You know, people were saying he might struggle against NBA bodies in the paint. No. That's not aging. It's not aging well. There's several plays this year where he's at the perimeter, receives the ball, and then gets busy. You know what I'm saying? He gets to work, whether that be through a series of dribble moves, hesitation, maybe a spin move. He's just able to get past most defenders. And then once he's driving into the paint, it's a done deal. You'll literally see guys move out the way because, for one, they know they're not blocking that. And then for two, these players aren't trying to be featured on SportsCenter as the victim of a poster dunk. And I must say, having that intimidating factor already is crazy. Again, we've yet to even reach the halfway point of the season, but players know. They know what's up with Banchero. Just the other day, he had a crazy dunk on, it was Jaren Jackson. Now, kudos to Jaren Jackson for attempting to block it, but he quickly saw exactly why Banchero's leading the Rookie of the Year race and why fans want him in the All-Star game. He's exciting to watch. But anyways, let's get into his actual chances of really making it and if he deserves it. Now, as y'all probably already know, a couple years back, the NBA, they changed the All-Star voting format as far as fan voting. Because that Zaza Pachulia situation really exposed that, alright bruh, the fans, they got a little too much power. So now when it comes to all-star starters, fans have a 50% say, the media has a 25% say, and the actual pros have another 25% say. But to be real, we know Banchero's nowhere near being an all-star starter based on the fan results, and in reality, like if he were to make it, he would be as a part of the reserves for sure. Which is still, incredibly impressive for his current position. It's just, what are the chances of that happening, and does he really deserve to make it? Well, it'd be cool and all, it'd be a great story. Young Rook who's been playing well, he's already made some history this season. If he made the All-Star team, it'd be nice. But in reality, man, situations like this truly expose how talented and incredible the NBA is. Because y'all gotta understand, for Paolo to make it, he would have to eclipse guys like Jimmy Butler and Pascal Siakam primarily. Because we already know there's no way he deserves it more than titans like Tatum, Embiid, Giannis, or KD. So in other words, there's no way, bruh. I don't see it. But just the fact that his name is in this all-star conversation, legitimately, it's a big deal, and I believe that should be acknowledged. But again, like I said, I'd be amazed if he really did make it. But anyway, I'm not going to drag this out too long. That's about it for this video. What are y'all thoughts on these all-star fan voting results? Do you believe Paolo should make it, or why not? Are you biased? Be honest. And yeah, I appreciate y'all watching. Like the sub, share, sub if new, all of that. And I'm out.